All right, race fans, we're here with Brenden Ruzbarksy. Brenden, you've been all over the place the last few months. Why don't you take the race fans, first of all, just through where you've been the last few weeks on the schedule?
Last few weeks, I was all the way in Virginia for the World Finals, and then before that I was up here for about 2 weeks with Peyton, working on this car, preparing it for this race, and running the other Vegas Bull Ring race. So probably going to spend the next 3 weeks here in Vegas preparing for Nationals, and we'll see. You know, we're putting a lot of time and effort into this car, changing a lot of stuff over from what we normally run, and I guess we'll just see if it's fast. So today's going to be hopefully if it clears up, it's going to be a good test day for what Nationals is going to look like. We got a lot of East Coast competitors out here preparing for Nationals, doing the same thing we are. So it's a good test run, and we'll see if we're competitive.
You mentioned it, obviously rain, throwing a little bit of a wrench into things. How does that change the handling of a race car, the setup from a driver's perspective?
Usually it washes the rubber out of the track, and it's a fresh track. So some tracks I've had where it rained and it actually gets way quicker. Some tracks they slick up. I think this one's probably going to slick up just because it's such a smooth surface. It needs some rubber to be put down. But at the same time, this weekend is going to be a little interesting with the ARCA cars running too, because they're laying down their radial rubber, and I think they have a really hard compound for the short track series. So that's kind of already throwing a wrench into stuff. So it's not going to be like an extremely accurate test for what Nationals is going to be, because that weekend will be only Legend cars running, and it'll only be the Legend tires on track. But it'll give us a rough idea, even with the rain. If anything, learning what other drivers do on track and how they race, and picking up some like racecraft stuff from other drivers, that'll be probably the most beneficial thing that comes out of this weekend. But I mean, I guess time will tell, right? So we'll see.
Yeah, you have a lot of drivers, Braxton Bush, Keelan Harvick, a lot of these young drivers we hear a lot about on the East Coast. So you decided to mix it up with them tonight, barring all this weather staying away.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the rain clears, but yeah, I'm excited. You know, it's going to be a tough field. We'll see how it all works out. So we got a really fast car with us right now, and I just hope I have the chance to show it today. So,
real quick before the rain washes everything out, who are the people and sponsors you'd like to thank today?
Third gen race cars. They've helped us out a lot the past few weeks. You know, preparing for the next few races up here in Vegas. So a huge shout out to them. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be as fast as we are right now. And then all my usual sponsors: David's Racing Products, Senkow Glass, Geiger Manufacturing, Pentair Pools, Way Cool Race Fans, Lifeline Fire and Safety Systems. You know, we got a lot of people that help us out get this car around the track every weekend. So huge thank you to all my sponsors and all my fans and all their support. You know, it takes a village to come out here and run these weekends. So it's very grateful that I have all these people behind me, and hopefully we can show some success on the track and put a trophy next to our effort that we put in. So.